Most welcome everybody to Unified Fields and Ascension Tracking, I would say, and Ascension Support. So this month of April we are moving so fast, and many people really feel disoriented. And there's a reason for it, because your lives are being shaken upside down. We are being requested to purify, to reconnect to our source self, our spirit self in the body, and the spark of self. So the past, let's say 5 to 10 years, we've been talking about installing the crystalline grids and working with them and how that works, because the body has been composed out of grids along with the elements, and so we need to return from the fall back and create our ladder into our divine origins. So, and many are still resisting that, and so the universe says, no, 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 time has come. We do not accept anymore anything in free will. Everything that has divine will on it will make it through the changes, and it's a matter of getting into the self-healing infrastructure and getting into that knowledge, and the knowledge of your energy wheels, the 12, 13 energy wheels that need to merge and become the flames of light, so you can rise from the ashes like the phoenix, really. And anything that is not your original vibration needs to leave. So the origin is coming back down to earth. We are merging with the other side of midnight, and with all of the ascended masters, the angelic kingdom. We are repairing the animal kingdom. We are repairing the elements, and stepping back into co-creation with the elements, with the gemstone kingdoms, opening up the many dialogues with the divine, with everything in existence, minus the atrocity of ego consciousness, or whatever has been termed the soul. So here, for the month of April, until the biggest changes on May 5th this year, when the justice systems of spirit will be fused through many rivers and lakes on the planet, as the body is composed out of almost 90% of water. That is going to be a very important event, actually. But on the other side here, anybody who needs assistance, that will come through alignment to the divine, your spark, your source self, and spirit this time in the body. And this, of course, will bring many changes, for your brains will expand. Your brain need to leave the old ways. Anything old is not being accepted any longer, and that is reason for the bigger transition. So I see many people leaving their homes, getting into a new job, getting to know new people, and really moving with their spirit in the body. And reason for this is because we reconnect with the Ancient of Days. The Ancient of Days are the origin, and so we get back in that technology, and all there is connecting with the divine plan and reconnecting with the universe we are living in right now, which is a black omnipotent universe, and extreme creativities, like everything has been blasted open. So it's up to us to make our daily self-healing, meditational, respectful connections, like 2 times a day or even longer, and take it as your daily medication, because without it it's like living in a house with no walls, no heating, no facilities, nothing at all. So it's really getting back into the I am presentation that is required today, and that knowledge that comes with it, and learning to work with all of the 144 electrons. So there's 72 electrons from your eternal mate and 72 electrons that come through your energy field that is termed the Mikiva. And this is the biggest time around to really get into the merging with your perfect partner after the balancing has come true. So here the individual sessions will be only about realignment, eliminating everything of the old, resetting self, at least in a home-based grid, and working with worldwide grid systems in the body and around you, and creating success on every level. Because when all of the old is being eliminated in your body, then and you know, you connect with your source and your spirit self, and you get your instructions and direction concerning business, concerning relationships, concerning jobs, concerning health especially. So we need to re-educate self on health and how that comes true. And this is certainly not true. Most of the foods we know on the planet, even being vegan, needs a lot of upgrades and change in the foods. So not willing to move in a vegan diet will most of the time keep you winding circles in stuck patterning, because the human body has never been made up to eat and taste the animal kingdom. We are made up to co-create with the animal kingdom, but not eat them. And so the body cannot rise in vibration with a diet that is still consuming animal foods. And that is the biggest problem. But however, that can be solved pretty easily. Once you get in your direct connection and you learn how to set at least a grid, and gridding the whole body back in, and set your meditation in a six-dimensional plane of existence or divine will that will immediately cut out loads of density, so in a way that you can't even handle dense foods, or at least animal foods. And that is a very good way to make the change over. So here for the next session, what I will do is I will reconnect, get everything of the old out of your body, get the alignments in, bring your original vibration back in the body. And so you open your messaging system in the capstone like threefold, like everything is coming back in the three-folded expression. And that is moving beyond duality or the binary system. And so we get into the remembrance of who you truly are. And when you know who you are, you become unstoppable. And you will change like overnight. And so for those who want to do this, I will do these sessions over Skype. It will take about 2 hours, and it's pretty intensive. But then again, you know, you'll feel so light in the body, leaving the past beyond, getting that technology of the first golden age back in that moves with the originals, the eternal beings of light that are gathering now, right now in Manchester, and the Herkimer essence, that clarity that comes back in the brain, and so much more information. So it's also a time where many will transition anyways, and clear their vessels out on another planet. So we are witnessing this worldwide. We are witnessing that businesses are changing massively. We are witnessing that we cannot handle certain foods any longer. And we are witnessing that people are feeling lost, but it is merely a changeover in your original vibration and meeting the frequencies that are required on light Earth. So Earth is dead. That is that penalty. It's long gone. It's no life. It's no life foods. Well, breathing the elements through and bringing your body back alive to your original vibration, getting to know the self-heal system that comes through the breath of life-giving properties, meaning the lungs open massively and you eliminate the outside, the external atrocities to which you have been used to feeding yourself with. And so light body, or light in and joy and happiness and becoming the Atlantic creator self in this age comes from the internal. So the worth of light, opening that in the body through the capsule and the infrastructure of new architectures in the body first and then in the outside world. That is how we heal. That is how we pull the grids to. That is how we can bring change a million miles on any continent right now. And for those who are willing to do this themselves, I have a few onlines that set the foundation, and I have an online that pull you back into your the exactitude of your breathing system, because all we have suffered is the drowning of soul consciousness, and soul consciousness does not allow spirit in the body. So moving into spirit consciousness eliminates automatically all of the old, and that is a big key to remove yourself from any hassles in life or any broken down patterns, and willing to really move into divine will and getting these alignments in to move with the Ancient of Days. Your ancient original vibration and axis position in the crystalline grids will make you move mountains, really. So here another example why the capstone of creation and these alignments are so important, because from there on you build and you build and you build. There is no end in building, and you build with the ascended beings right here on the planet Earth, light Earth. And that is not too difficult to do. So for those who are already in their fitness levels and health levels, it's really easy to move quickly into mastery, get that alignment in, and just say, yes, I want to do it, and go for it. Because, you know, May 5th is going to be the day for the biggest changes ever, and the justice system moving through, and people becoming themselves again, and not knowing how to deal with it. So I'm just enjoying this time. We have been waiting for them such a long time, and now we have the infrastructure, we have the architecture, we have the know-how, the knowledge, the alignments into knowledge how to do it. The only thing you need to really align to your spark, your source, your spirit, the 3 S's. And then you open up the fire of the phoenix, and you get yourself into light Earth, and get your daily elixirs in, and move with that at any time. Should you have any questions, please shoot. I'm here to assist at any level. So this is for either, there's 3 online that do that. That's the foundation, that's aligning to the capstone, and then of course getting your ancient original tracks back in and move at the speed of light with your ancient divine self. And that is absolutely magnificent. I wish you all the best, so much luck and joy and connections. It's all about connections, new communications, and gathering people together, because the grand gathering has begun this month of April, and it's being felt, a reason why everything of the old needs to clear. This I mean your clothing, the closets, even your fridge. I oftentimes go in my fridge. I mean, I can't even eat yesterday's food anymore. I clean it every morning. That's a bit funny. Then again, I work very hard. I mean, we become the walking and the rolling meditational connection and direction through our spirit, which is only big fun. So here I wish you loads of success and a lot of bliss and many happy times. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.